And we are back. Welcome to B&A Andrei Show, the show that tries to bring you to nostalgia, but then you realize you actually have nothing to look back to. Hey Billy, how are you doing today?
We're doing good, man. For context for everyone, this is part 2 of Andrei's 3-part series on nostalgia from our childhoods. And what we're both sort of quickly learning is that...
Yep, there was nothing fun in the past.
No, everything in the past sucked almost as much as now, just to, people didn't notice it as much.
Because we didn't have mass surveillance.
Yeah.
Well,
is that where we're starting today?
No, we're not starting on that. Let's start with something fun.
9/11?
No, we stopped on something fun. No, that was stupid to say. I am so sorry. Well, we are down to 2002.
No, so we're 2001. 9/11 happens.
We finished that.
Yeah, we've done all that
that's
stuff.
last episode. Go listen to that.
Yeah.
Just pause. I'm waiting. I'm still waiting. You done? Cool. Welcome back. So we're 2002 now.
What happened in 2002? Because all I can think of is video games that come out.
Okay. Well, video games did come out. The Global Fund to fight AIDS, tuberculosis, and malaria got funded.
Oh, that's nice.
So there are several million lives were saved because of this fund. So it's nice and positive. We actually managed to save people for a change rather than, which was not fun for anybody at any point at all.
The AIDS crisis in particular was not fun if you were anywhere. It's just one of those
things.
Yeah,
it hit everybody.
Isn't it crazy we basically cured it now?
Well, it's manageable.
No, it's not even manageable. I mean, we stopped the spread, man. PrEP is just too fucking good.
Yeah,
I don't.
But it's still manageable. If you do actually get it, it's extremely manageable. So
you get to the point where you're not even contagious anymore.
Yeah,
which is insane to think about.
I mean, it's just a virus, man. We managed to beat so many things.
True.
A virus will not bring this civilization down. We will be stronger.
We will survive to take ourselves down in nuclear hellfire. We will get there.
Well, that's the point of it, right?
Yeah, kind of. Yeah. I mean, what's the point of the human race surviving?
If you don't go out with a bang, you don't go out. You're not going out properly.
It's better to burn out.
You know what else happened in 2002?
Metroid Prime was released on the GameCube.
Was it actually, or you're just making it up?
I can't remember.
So why are you making it up? The euro become a physical currency? Because we did talk about the European Union starting last episode. We talked about the European Union actually starting to take form, multiple countries joining together to enslave East Europeans. So they actually do the cheap labor. And now they enslave them in a different way with money. So they made a physical currency. They destroyed Greece by making them adapted. They are destroying Bulgaria as we speak because Bulgaria just adapted the euro, which it's not going well for them.
No.
So it's always a bad idea if your economy is not strong enough. I am very positive today. Good job, European Union. We love you so much.
Tell me, because when did Romania adopt the euro? When you joined?
We never adopted the euro.
Oh, you're still not on the euro.
We're still on our own currency, which is called leu.
Oh, yeah,
which basically means lion. For some reason, I don't know. Never had lions in Romania except for the zoo. So whoever decided to call it that,
I got the feeling that that's like some king or some other some ancient ruler who's like, no, my currency, my people must be the strongest animal.
Well, lions are not the strongest.
No, they're not. He could have chose elephants. That would have been better, or dolphins, or
dolphins. Why?
Killer whales, man.
Okay, but adult killer whale and dolphin are different, dude.
Yeah, okay. They're still part of the same family, I guess.
No, they're not. Are they?
No,
they're not.
Yeah, they're cetaceans. Yeah, they're both cetacean creatures, like whales.
Aren't dolphins mammals?
Yeah, they're all mammals, yeah. And whales are as well, so are killer whales.
Oh, this is not what we're talking about, I believe. Anyway.
The finer points of animal taxonomy.
Just to finish off the rant, it's a great idea to adopt the euro because everybody did so well if you're part of East Europe, because your economy is so good and it's so strong to actually keep that coin in.
Yeah. If anyone ever says, oh, you know what, we should just get rid of currencies and just have one single world currency, Greece and the Eastern Europeans,
that's not how that works.
Yeah, because all of a sudden, if you've got a poor country and a rich country using the same currency, one country has a lot more shit to spend than the other one, and the prices go up in the poorer one until they can't afford shit anymore.
I think if you would completely integrate it and make it all one world government, then it's gonna be different.
Yeah, that might be different, but still, there's going to be regional discrepancies if you have one currency.
Well, you'll have a certain part of a country, well, if it's a world government, you'll have part of the country earning enough to make sure the rest of the country can be on life support.
Well, that's kind of how England works, and it's not going well.
Yeah, I know.
It would never go up north, guys. It's really depressing up there. But your money will go a lot for... Yeah, to be honest, Britain's a really good example of like how this can happen in one country. Because you go up north, and all the houses are, much more affordable, except no one wants to live there because all the jobs have moved down here. So it's like...
Yeah, it doesn't work. But anyway...
That's why we shouldn't have a single world currency, people. Thank you for listening to my TED Talk.
Moving on.
Moving on from because I remember I wanted to bring up something actually.
Okay, go on.
You guys weren't in the EU at the time, so I suppose it didn't really like come across your radar that much. But because we were, like everyone immediately got paranoid about the pound being taken away and being replaced by the euro. Everyone got so paranoid about that. Yeah, it was crazy, man.
But it's a whole thing. You have to vote on that, right?
Yeah, but that was like basically, I remember the 2005 election, and I remember specifically the Conservatives accusing everybody of wanting to replace the pound with the euro, despite the fact that even Tony Blair was like, no, we're not going to do that. That's fucking stupid.
I mean, if they did take it would have been really hard to leave the European Union.
Oh, yeah, it would have been much harder. No, to be fair, the British pound is such a strong currency, it wouldn't really make sense to change it to the euro anyway. It's still like a reserve currency for a lot of people, so it would also kind of fuck with international markets in a way that they didn't want to do. So there was tons of reasons why.
And also America, I don't think they would have enjoyed that.
Oh, they would have been pissed, yeah. Because all of a sudden the euro probably would have been about as valuable as the dollar, which is kind of where it is now, I think.
Well, the pound was always stronger than the dollar until we decided to leave.
Yeah,
European Union.
Yeah, until this trust happened, basically.
Okay,
moving on.
2003, right? The Human Genome Project completed.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so it's like people keep forgetting. It's as 2003 is when we kind of knew how genomes work.
Yeah.
Because we didn't really know what's going on, and we kind of speculated a lot. Which 2003, looking back, it's 23 years ago.
Yeah, I mean, it's a long time. I mean, people who were born in 2003 are old enough to...
Don't.
They're old enough to own companies and run for an office. And
I feel old.
Dude, I have to work with a lot of people who are like a bit younger than me, and every once in a while I look at like someone's like, I
have to ID people at my work to sell them drinks.
You're like...
If you're born May 2006, you can drink.
That's kind of crazy.
Yeah. How old do you feel now?
Well, that's like it's the first sort of year where I could genuinely say, well, if you're old enough to drink now, I could be your dad.
No.
It's kind of technically true now, because technically I could be.
Oh no.
It's weird. It's a weird and destabilizing feeling. Everyone looks like a child now.
So the Human Genome Project was as it was completed. What does that mean? Because you're like, okay, genomes, Andrei. What does that mean? I don't 100% know how to explain this, but I'll try to make sense of it. It basically helps you improve cancer research. So because as you know, cancer, it's down to the molecular level, and it's down to the genes and all that. It helped people look at it and be like, okay, this might be related to this, and they started to understand exactly why cancer is starting to happen. They couldn't figure out how to stop it from happening, but they're like, oh, we know how the problem happens, but we don't know how to fix the problem, which is like the biggest thing now in the world is, can we discover a way to not make bad genes inside of us and have all these little cells deciding to go rogue on us, because basically that's what it is. Oh well,
that's what cancer is. Yeah, it's
rogue cells just going about, but that's just making it really dumb, because it's the easiest way I can explain it.
I mean,
to myself and to anybody.
I mean, if you try to explain it with no medical degree, to me, a person who also has no medical degree, using medical degree language,
no, because that
was not going to work.
That will just be like, Andrei, we know you're a poser. Come on, stop it.
It'd be like you reading a glossary of terms I don't know at me, and that'd be
okay.
Like, oh.
And that was the actual positive of 2003.
That was all the positives of 2003.
Do you want? Well, there's probably other things, but I thought that one is a big one. Do you remember exactly what happened in 2003?
I remember them film Biker Boys coming out and being very good.
A war started in 2003.
God damn it.
The Iraq war started.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Do you, were you on the internet then?
American, just as a reminder, if you're like, oh, what is the Iraq war, Andrei? It's when America decided to invade somebody again.
Yeah, it's like kind of, it feels like like classic memes at this point. It's like, oh, they used to do that back then. Yeah, they did used to do that back then. That was the first Iraq War, or the second Iraq War, technically, because the first one was in the 90s. Oh god.
No, yeah. That was before our time.
The Iraq War was kind of a fucking big deal because, like, as soon as it happened, all of a sudden my, like, ideas in my head about the world being a generally peaceful place since World War II just sort of went out the window. Like, I was like, wait, what? People are still doing this? I thought we decided that war was fucking stupid.
No, Billy. We decided as normal human beings that are not obsessed with money that wars are stupid.
Yeah.
But there are people out there, they try to get richer and richer, so it's always gonna happen. Like.
Yeah, I remember like thinking, oh wow, are they gonna like start drafting people into the army and shit? But luckily they didn't.
They didn't, because they discovered that, oh, you know what's better than a dumb soldier that you just took off the streets? A well-trained dumb soldier.
Yeah, like someone who actually wants to be there is usually better at this shit.
Well, if you start paying people, they will actually do better.
Yeah, that's true. But yeah, luckily conscription never came for me. But I thought, like, oh, don't worry, I'm not going to get drafted into the war. It'll be over by the time I'm 18.
It's still going on. Like, technically, I mean.
Well,
it stopped, but it didn't stop.
It stopped, but it didn't stop, and the current Iraqi government is basically held up by the US, and it's like, oh god.
It's a whole fucking... It's so stupid.
But I remember that being my first exposure to memes, like the Iraq War memes from 2003.
2000. We were 13 at this point.
Yes.
13 years old.
13 years old, swapping memes of George Bush, like, you know, as a vampire, you know, draining the Statue of Liberty of blood, that kind of shit.
Yeah, that was a fun time.
It was, because there was a lot of, like, comedy content around Bush just after the Iraq War started, because everyone knew he was an incompetent fuck-up. So... Was he the one with... Well, he talked like this, we're going into Iraq.
Oh, no. Clinton was the one with the semen stains on.
Yeah. He was the jizz guy.
I always get them mixed
Bush was the guy who got the shoe thrown at his head.
Oh, fair.
Which is still a fucking hilarious video. Just a random journalist just throwing his shoes at the guy, which he ducked quite well, to be fair.
So we've been alive already for 13 years, and we've seen loads of crap. One big milestone for Europe in 2004. I'm just moving past it because we're gonna.
You don't want to talk more about the glorious successes of the American war in Iraq?
No, but let's just move slowly away from it. Like back up and be like, sorry guys.
Yeah.
Sorry for doing this.
When did they actually catch Saddam Hussein?
I think it was about 3-4 years later.
Was it 3 or 4 years? Because I remember it being relatively quick.
Well, with the magic of editing.
Yeah, we just looked it up.
Yeah.
2003. I was right, bitches.
Yeah, they got him quite quickly, which is hilarious.
That's the thing, because everyone like compared him to Osama bin Laden because that was the two wars going on at the time. Was you know, because he was like, oh, he's just like Osama bin Laden, which basically they meant that he's brown and has a beard, and
that's all he needs to be.
In the minds of the public, that was all it needed. And but yeah, they found Saddam Hussein really, really quickly in his hole. But it took them fucking forever to find bin Laden. It took a long-ass time, man.
I mean, he was better hidden, and also they trained him, so...
Yeah, that's true. He had much better training than Saddam Hussein.
But was this a conspiracy? But he did finish school in America, right?
He did go to certain schools in America. He was trained by the CIA in Afghanistan, I believe.
Okay.
But he had wealthy connections. He was a very, very wealthy guy. The Bin Laden construction group, still a massive thing in Saudi Arabia.
Great.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, 2004. Moving on. Just,
Baby, I'm sorry for 2004.
So the European Union got the Massive Expansion pack. A new DLC, new addition to their beautiful bill.
Was it Poland?
No, it was actually 10 different countries joined the same year. I think it was under the same sort of convention that everything happened. You want to play a game here, or should I just fucking...
let me see if I can guess. So the Baltic states are definitely... So Estonia, Latvia, Lithuania.
Slovenia, Slovakia, Lithuania, Latvia, you're there.
Yeah, see, it's like because
Estonia, you got Estonia.
I got
Estonia,
yeah.
Cool.
But yeah, like as NATO expanded like towards Russia, and Russia got more and more pissed off with the whole thing. It's like you could sort of track, like, the further east you go, the later it usually was.
Well, and then also, just to round out their list, was the Czech Republic, Cyprus, Hungary, you did say Latvia, didn't you?
I did say Latvia, yeah.
Malta and Poland. So that was 10 countries that joined at the same time.
Damn.
So all that free labor for European Union, for the German. I'm still upset about that. I'm not going to stop talking about it. Because the way it looked, they were just looked at it and like, oh, cheap labor coming our way, boys.
Our next episode is just going to be like Andrei's like 50-minute, EU screed about how the EU is just Lebensraum with a different name.
Well, they just messed up. Like the whole thing was a massive cock up.
Hey, at least they're not forcing people to take the euro anymore. Call that a win.
Yeah, no, they still asking people to.
They're still asking. Yeah, everyone's just telling them to fuck off.
Because they did see, well, they're like, oh, you fuck that country and that country up.
Yeah. After Greece, no one was going to do that shit.
Yeah, well, except for Bulgaria for some reason.
Well, Bulgaria is not run by clever people. Let's put it that way. I don't know who's in charge, but it's usually not someone good. It's like Hungary. It's just one of those corruptions.
So that was the positive.
Well, that was the positive.
Even though I whinged about it, that was the positive thing that happened in 2004.
That's the thing with the 2000s, like compared to the 90s when everyone was trying to be upbeat and happy all the time, like at least towards the end of it,
Yeah, I mean, they are trying to be upbeat and happy. They're trying to, build a coalition of
the
powers.
willing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, no.
Well, they're trying to be up, like, the 2000s was a much grimmer and much sort of, like, more miserable decade in general.
It's gonna get worse.
Oh, I know.
It's gonna get so much worse.
Because the early 2000s weren't too bad.
So, as the one of the worst things that happened in 2004, a lot of bad things happened in 2004.
George Bush got re-elected.
Oh, that's not the worst.
Oh, yes, it is.
So,
tell that to the Iraqi
Indian
children.
Ocean tsunami.
Oh, yeah, I remember this.
Over 200,000 dead across multiple countries.
Fuck, yes.
A massive humanitarian crisis. It just changed the whole perspective that we had on global relief. So we kind of been like, maybe we should go help other people.
Maybe we should help other countries.
Yeah, if they're in a massive amount of,
ecological and material, because everyone's seen, at least I think everyone's seen, maybe some younger people out there might not have seen this before, but I saw it like live it was on Boxing Day, right? It was just after Christmas.
Was it?
Yeah, it was. And I remember I just got back to my dad's house after being at my mum's house for Boxing Day. I can't remember, but I was like bouncing back and forth.
Yeah.
Divorced kid on Christmas. That's what happens. So you get 2 Christmases and everyone's like, oh my God, I've only got you for like 10 minutes. Let's hug you extra tight.
And give you extra presents.
No, that happens if you got money.
Okay.
But no, I remember watching like on my dad's shitty old CRT TV, like just watching a giant fucking wave happening on the news. And I was like, wow, that wave's pretty big. It's got some size to it. That wave's really big. Oh, fuck. And then you don't realize how far away the thing is until it's right on top of like everyone who's screaming.
Well, we have better technology now. We can actually kind of predict when tsunamis are coming because it's all about the movement of the tectonic plates and earthquakes. I said that without
stuttering, yeah. You did all right, man. You're doing good.
Good job, Andrei. Good job, Andrei. Keep your job. We can kind of see it coming, but at the end of the day,
you can't really stop it.
You can't stop. It's still gonna mess a lot of people up. It's the same with hurricanes, right?
Yeah.
You kind of know they're coming. You kind of been told to leave, but a lot of people there don't have where to leave. This is the most fucking part about this.
Yeah.
It's like prevention. Well, you can't prevent it, but you can get people out of the fucking way. But also, where are you gonna send all these people? Because if they're like a hurricane would hit a country, right? Like America.
Yeah.
And you'd think they're extremely rich and they will be able to do this, but they don't want to do anything about. Oh, I'm so fucking.
Oh, speaking of 2004, did something else happen in 2004?
What happened in 2004?
Hurricane Katrina, dude. I can't believe you led into that without saying it.
Was it Katrina in 2004?
I'm pretty sure Katrina was in 2004. Double check. But yeah, you just like segued perfectly into talking about Hurricane Katrina. That's funny. Yeah,
I'm talking and I'm Googling.
I know you're Googling. But the thing with Hurricane Katrina and lots of other hurricanes in general is it depends where that gets hit.
It was a year later.
Oh, was it? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sorry. My memory fucked me. We'll talk about Katrina in a bit. That was still that would have been a beautiful segue if that was on topic, though.
I'll keep the wiki open just in case.
But yeah, I remember that giant fucking tsunami, and I remember people saying, because it's like all those guys, it hit India, which is a very, very poor parts of India. Southern India is less economically developed than the northern bits, So, you have these kind of like beach shorefront communities, which are not very well built. So the wave cut through them like a knife through butter, man. It was just fucking devastating.
How are you even gonna build in case of a tsunami?
You can't. The Japanese found that out.
You can't build. It'd be like, I'm gonna build in case of a tsunami. I'm gonna make my buildings out of what?
Yeah, like foam, so they'll float. I mean, there's nothing.
No, because if
it
hits you, it hits really hard. Even if it's no matter what you're making for, you're fucked either way.
Yeah, true. And also, when a tsunami hits, but a lot of people don't know this, like, because they just like you see people wading around in the water. Tsunami floodwaters are really fucking dangerous. You shouldn't be walking around in
They're
that.
still moving. They're still...
like there might be another wave, and also it floods the sewer system. So
it doesn't go away for a very long fucking time.
Yeah, and it also brings up all the shit and disease from the fucking sewer system. So that water you're walking around in...
It's always fun. That's always fun.
Yeah, one cut and all of a sudden you could be losing a leg,
Okay, let's move to something more,
positive. You got something positive for your next year, Andrei?
2005.
The Xbox 360 came out?
Dude, stop making things up.
That's
stop
true.
making things up.
I'm pretty sure it's true. Oh, it's alright. I'm not gonna make you Google it.
So, 2005, before you make other shit up, okay? It's the rise of YouTube. And the beginning of social media era.
That's true, yeah.
So that's when everything started.
Yeah, that's when MySpace became a thing, really. Like
everything became a thing because everybody realized, we can actually make money off the internet. Well, it sort of started being like we kind of can make money off the internet, and then everybody and their grandmothers became influencers. It's insane.
Yeah,
that's
is...
when this whole fucking insanity that we live in.
It's been over 20 years since YouTube, man. That's a weird thought.
Yeah.
Because, if anyone remembers before YouTube on the internet, finding, reliable video playing sites was actually quite difficult. You had, Vimeo and Dailymotion, I think. I think they were always around. But, using, finding video on the internet was always, Flash cartoons.
Yeah.
It was always stuff that was very niche. It wasn't a big,
not everybody was into it.
No, you can't just film shit and put it on YouTube.
You could film shit and put it on YouTube, but it wouldn't be any good.
Yeah,
the first sort of things that vlogs and stuff that happened on YouTube that were but also. Why?
I remember when Van Halen were really struggling financially. They put out one of their music videos on the internet, but the resolution and the video quality was so bad that everyone just laughed at them.
Because it would have been really hard to upload a proper quality video.
Oh yeah. It looked like a potato. It was fucking
even
disgusting.
our hour-long podcast, right, which is mostly audio and just some graphics moving.
Yeah,
it's about 20 odd gigs.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of processing power that we need. So imagine having to wait a couple of days to upload the video, just to upload it, not to make it.
Yeah. Just
to upload it. It's insane, right?
It's amazing how big YouTube got and how quickly as well. That's the thing that sort of, because it exploded out of the gate and then became a huge cultural force within a couple of years.
And then started ruining it. I'm sorry, YouTube. We're not planning to get monetized, so I can say it. And then you ruined it.
Yeah.
Every step of the way, you took a step towards making it good, and then 2 steps backwards.
Yeah, it's we're clamping down on copyright trolls. Oh, that's nice. And then we're using AI, and it's God, YouTube,
great.
What are you doing?
Yeah.
I know you're run by Google and Google are evil, but come on.
Yeah, well, it's nothing we can do about that. But
unfortunately, until the means of production are distributed amongst the workforce of YouTube, then.
Yeah, but they did fire a whole bunch of people, right? Google recently.
I wouldn't be surprised. They're probably trying to replace them with AI or some shit, but
it's cheaper.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
Technically, it's not cheaper.
No, it's not going to be cheaper when they have to finally get the bill for the data centers, but. We'll see how that plays out.
So, going through this beautiful era, moving another year ahead.
Oh, wait, what was the negative thing from 2005? Besides
that is the positive and the negative thing that happened in 2005. So they're both in one.
So the beginning of social media is like the Pandora's box of 2005.
Yeah. Well, it is the Pandora's box. What are you talking about? We're still waiting to find the bottom of it.
That's true.
We're truly living to the unboxing of the Pandora box.
I'm reminded of like something a Chinese state official once said. I can't remember who it was, but he's like, someone asked him his opinion on the outcome of the French Revolution. He said, too early to tell.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, moving on that sort of Pandora box analogy, which I love, and I'm going to use it for the rest of this episode, because we did open the Pandora box in 2005.
Yep.
Guess what came in 2006? Your favorite thing, the thing you quit just recently. Well, I say recently, it's been a year. You're constantly considering going. They did change their name, and it's owned by a South African. Do you know what it is?
PayPal.
Oh, Twitter, dude. Twitter. 2006, Twitter.
Oh, Twitter. Twitter's one of the most interesting social media sites in terms of like what.
Interesting is a word to use.
Yes.
For sort of a place where it's like real-time internet politics and drama and how did they dare say this? Why is this? Why is that?
Yeah, it's a machine that exists to make you angry and get outraged at things, and
people get paid for getting you angry.
Yeah, they do now. They didn't used to. It was better when people didn't used to get paid for it, because now you can't tell who's being serious or not.
Can we make a joke Twitter account?
Yeah, thousands of people do it every day. A lot of people make joke Twitter
trolling?
accounts and then...
Can we just start trolling?
Yeah, I mean, we'll get banned if we annoy Elon, but yeah.
Okay, well, I'm not going to annoy Elon, but can I annoy everybody else?
Oh, yeah. I mean, bear in mind, Twitter is an unregulated shit show now. But, like, back in 2006, it was actually considered respectable enough that, journalists and politicians and celebrities would be on it. Everyone got on Twitter because it was, a place for everyone to be and have access to everyone else. And, like, all of a sudden, you could, reply to Taylor Swift saying that she could get back in the kitchen, You could do anything you want. That's what 90% of people decided to use it for. So, Twitter, funnily enough, you ever seen the Charlie Brooker series, How Video Games Changed the World or something?
No, I don't think so.
Fucking banging, like, TV special he did back in the day. This is, like, in 2012 or something. But he actually... He labeled Twitter as the most influential video game ever created. Because it's all just a game.
It's just all a game, and it depends how much you want to mess with people.
Yeah, it's about getting as many likes as possible.
I get that. I can see that.
I think it's an interesting perspective. I wonder what he would say now. Because it's still a game. It's just a game where, it's overrun with Nazis. And they're all constantly fighting each other for attention.
I mean, this is just a different level for the same game.
Yeah, I suppose it is. This is just like hard mode, Actually, for them, it's easy mode.
Is it easy mode?
Well, not for their lives. Their lives are terrible, and you can tell by the way that how much time they spend on Twitter.
So moving on another year, because like the positive of it, it's not very positive. It's all about microeconomics and blah blah blah.
I'll tell you the good thing that happened in 2006.
Okay, if it's fucking weird, Billy, no.
Okay. I'm stopping it. I'll stop it.
Let it be said now. If you say something disgusting, I am gonna turn this thing and turn it right around.
I won't say it. Okay, carrying on. Moving on.
2007, right?
Yeah.
We're moving to 2007. Another great device got invented. Well, it got launched in 2007.
The Motorola Razr.
No, well, you know which one I mean, but you're just trying to avoid it.
Yeah, kind of. I mean, it's the iPhone.
It is the iPhone. The iPhone got launched. A great idea. Owned by a blood-sucking company and a blood-sucking CEO.
Yeah. The thing that Apple did more than anything else was make all their tech proprietary, so you couldn't use anybody else's shit. That was their big innovation, really.
That's funny because they used Samsung components until like 7 years ago.
Yeah, they did, because
everything inside was made by Samsung.
Because Samsung's a competently run company, not run by like a fucking
lunatic. But Samsung very smart of them. They're like, you can't fight them, sell them things.
Yeah, basically.
Make some money off of this.
They're like, the Samsung in Korea was like, just like, well, we could try and like fight Americans in the court of copyright, but it's their court, so no, there's no fucking point.
Yeah. So they just like, okay, cool, I'll sell you shit. How about do you want to buy a chip? I got a chip on my shoulder and also a chip to sell, and they sold them chips, which is funny.
Do you remember like when the iPhone came out? How was it marketed like where you were like at the time?
Oh, I had not seen an iPhone since very late. My first Samsung was the Galaxy S1.
Oh.
So that was like I had the normal the first
phones,
but the first touchscreen phone was the X Galaxy one.
Ah, right.
So the Samsung Galaxy one. And I've been addicted to Galaxies. I'm at the Galaxy 25 at the moment.
As a fellow Samsung guy, I respect that.
I'm still in the same sort of thing. Oh, but I think this is my last Samsung I ever buy.
Yeah? Why?
Yeah.
Why's that?
After I finish paying this one next year. The price of them, dude, it's getting ridiculous.
Yeah, is it like thousands now?
1,000. Well, wait, no, I wasn't done.
Oh, okay.
£1,360.
Christ in hell!
I know, right? So this is probably the last Samsung I ever gonna buy.
No shit. I mean, buy secondhand, people. Fuck them.
It's not just about secondhand. It's about you can get the same technology in different phones, but because that sort of brand loyalty that you kind of get it in iPhone people quite a bit.
Yeah, iPhone people are very obsessive about that.
Yeah, but also I get it because it's already a refined system, right? So their operation system and their components work perfectly together because it's a refined system and it's made one for the other. Where if you look at Android, it's not made to be compatible with everything, so everybody has to sort of tweak it and change it. I get why people like iPhone. I completely understand the idea, but being loyal to a company that wants fucking £1,000 for you every fucking year,
Yeah,
it's not worth it, right?
it's like buying Adobe product.
Wow, dude, that's it wasn't like that in the past with Adobe either.
No, it's true. They used to be so much cheaper and more effective, and it was much easier to get cracked copies of Photoshop.
Yeah, I mean it's really hard now.
But I remember when like iPhone came out, everyone was just sort of like, oh, it wasn't like this is going to be the new wave of technology or blah blah blah. It was like look, we managed to make a phone and an iPod the same thing.
Yeah.
That was all it was. Like,
which was great. It was great, dude. The idea, the way the technology. Because if you look at sort of last video and this video, and you look how rapidly technology went from not literally banging two sticks together to having an iPhone in your hand, it's like 100 years, right?
I've just got this image of like a caveman with a rock, like carving code into the stone, and like
I mean,
backslash.
You never know, man. We never discovered Stonehenge. What's going on with Stonehenge?
It's true.
It's just a chip on the planet, man. The whole planet's actually a robot. Okay, so that's just one of the chips that's coming out,
and
man.
if Mars gets too close, the entire Earth will become Evangelion, and just like.
But yeah, that was sort of the best and worst thing that happened. Like from now on,
everything's gonna be smartphones.
You're gonna see a pattern in my best and worst is the same thing because it was the best thing, right? It's great. I'm so happy I can't get lost anymore while walking down the street.
Yeah,
I can't, but also it's the worst thing because I can't navigate without a GPS signal.
Yeah,
right?
So many people are like that.
I am like that. Like I struggle. If I have to go to work, I drove to my work at this point every single fucking week, 5 times a week. Sometimes I still put the GPS on.
Really?
Not because I'm gonna get lost, but I'm like, what's ahead? Is it road closures?
Oh, live
like
traffic updates.
So it's like that obsession of I need to know exactly what's going on, and that's what the phone did to you.
You've got a crazy GPS system in your car.
It's okay. It's the phone actually. It's not the car.
Oh right, so it's just you just plug it in and it's
yeah.
But you've got like live traffic updates, people updating you on the status of accidents.
Yeah, but that's the phone doing it. Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Me and the phone are one and the same person. It's
like me. By contrast, I do it all while driving around on motorbikes, so I know this local area like the back of my hand, man.
Yeah, but that's the local area. But if we'll have to go to London.
Oh yeah, I'd use a GPS. I'm sure. To find the most efficient route. But I also like one of the things they really, really force on you in bike school is not to use a GPS. You're not allowed to
because you look away from the road.
You're looking away from the road, and
because for me it's easy. Worst case scenario, you hear a dum. And that means there was Billy on a motorcycle in front of you, and I'll be fine. Don't think Billy's gonna be fine, but I'll be fine.
Yeah, I'd be fucking dead. So you kind of need to be on your game when you're riding a motorbike, and
so that's why I like being in a steel cage while I drive.
But I remember when I was like, I remember the bike instructors like teaching me very, very deliberately how to read road signs. It's like, okay, look, just find the vague direction and just like go until you see a road sign like pointing you to a place that I'm like, following up, broad, whatever. I'm just gonna go that way. And by vague sort of directions, I usually always find my place, even if I don't have a GPS.
Yeah.
But you're right, it is a skill you need to practice, otherwise you get...
No, you lost it. Like, other things... what else you do? Like
mental maths, calculators.
No, I still use mental maths. That's fine.
But not for like not for like long shit. If it's like I've got to add more than 3 things together, then it's like calculator time.
And also addicted. Did you notice a lot of people are addicted? They can't just walk down the street without listening to something.
Oh, I'm one of those guys. 100%. I definitely do that.
It's another addiction that we've been given.
I've usually got like a podcast in one ear if I'm out doing shopping or whatever.
But everybody's like this. And funny enough, Carolyn said this. Apparently, there's somebody up there that's somebody smarter than me said we are meant to be bored sometimes.
That's interesting. I'd like to critique that from a functional sort of perspective. Like, what is the psychological function of boredom? You know,
your brain is relaxing. It's stopping from working.
But the thing is, when you're bored, you're focusing on the fact that you're bored. Therefore, it is working.
But
in some
it's
capacity.
still not working. So there's another guy.
I mean, like stimulation in terms of just raw.
Yeah, it just stopped being stimulated for a minute, and it relaxes. Because you know how we wake up. This is not my concept. This is not. Yeah, I didn't come up with this. This is somebody else on the internet said.
This isn't idle fact. It's cold hard speculation.
So no, this is. I saw a video. Why are you always tired all the time?
Mm-hmm.
And the guy said, and I found it very interesting, and I think I 100% agree with him. As a caveman, you're like, I need to eat, I need to sleep, I need to fuck.
Yeah.
Now, as a normal human being, you think of 20 things before you get out of bed.
Yeah. Yeah, I know what you mean.
And that's why you're always tired. And let's remember to actually link the video of this guy's video in the thing if anybody wants to go look for it.
Yeah, go check it. Tell us if it's bullshit or not.
It's amazing video, right? And we should link it because it's a great video. I want everybody to watch it because we think about too many things. And that's what
that is true. Like, I do find my brain is like cooking itself by trying to think of too much complex shit all the time, especially if you follow the news.
Oh yeah, no, I'm still on detox, but
yeah, that's fair. I mean, good. I mean, nothing good's happening. I can tell you that for someone who's stuck in this fucking mess, because at least someone has to be.
So now moving to, I think, 2008.
So we'll put the inevitable slushification of human brains on pause for a second. Let's talk about 2008.
That's a good idea. Do you remember what happened in 2008? We were 18. I couldn't find a job. I finished my first round of education, and I was very cheerful going into finding a job, and I couldn't find a job, and I started working in a bookshop. Do you know what happened in 2008?
A fucking financial crash that still lingers to this day. Yes.
Yeah, actually, we put another financial crash on top of it.
Oh yeah.
So that one happened. We added some more to it.
Some more, but this is the baseline.
And then in 2020, we're gonna get to that at some point, and we add some more stuff to it.
That doesn't count as childhood. That's not nostalgic. I hated that time.
What happened in 2008, Billy? Do you remember what happened?
Besides everyone getting shafted by a global financial crash, which ruined the job market, made houses
the global
impossible
financial crisis, basically the way I understood. I'm gonna explain it again, like I am stupid.
Watch The Big Short. There you go.
Oh, there you go. That's it. Watch The Big Short.
That's all the advice. Yeah.
Yeah. People bought stock. They bought mortgages. They bundled them bad mortgages together. They sold mortgages at good mortgages, and everybody all of a sudden didn't have fucking money, and we all struggled quite a bit. And it was great. Nobody had a job.
Yeah, people forget, man. The job market in from 2008-9 till about 2012, really, it fucking sucked. There was nothing.
It's starting again.
I know,
right?
It's fucking awful. It's really, really bad.
It literally, so many office people get laid off.
Yeah.
Like basic office job, insurance companies, they're laying off so many people. There's so many applicants you get every day if you open a job position.
Yeah.
So it's.
But I don't think it's quite as bad as it was back then, because I remember looking for through job websites, because it's 2008 now. Yeah, let's find the new modern way to find a job. I never got a job over the internet until 2015, because everything that was posted online.
It wasn't quite there. LinkedIn wasn't quite.
No, Indeed wasn't really a thing.
And people didn't realize, we can make money off of companies by finding them employees.
So all the stuff you would find, open postings on the internet, was either really shit call center work or hookering, basically. And there were tons and tons. And I remember, because I had a few friends who got suckered into this, they thought they were going to be male escorts.
Okay.
Yeah, because they were advertising for male escorts, and basically it was just a scam to steal your ID and money. That was basically all it was.
Wow.
But yeah, I'm my buddy, I'm not gonna name him, but my good buddy from back then,
George. We know it's you, George.
You will never know his name.
Oh man,
but he was a guy I was in a band with and shit, so we hung out all the time. And he's like, "Yeah, mate, I got this new job, right?"
So he was Florence then.
Fuck off! Just stop naming random people. I don't know anyone called Florence. What am I, a character in a Dickens novel? Come on. But no. So this guy, he said, "I'm going to become a male escort model," and I'm like, I look at him up and down. I'm like, dude, you've got a really bad lazy eye. Are you sure that you can do it?
Dan wouldn't be able to pull it off. I swear.
I don't.
I'm just making sure. Is that his name? Did I get his name?
No, you're just guessing random British people's names.
No.
But no. He did. It turned out this job wasn't real, funnily enough, and he was very disappointed. But he was like the same age as me. I think we were both like 17 at the time. I'm like, dude,
18. Oh no, you were 17.
Yeah, I was just 17, and he was like a year. I'm not sure if he was the same year as me, but he was like still like 16. And I'm like, dude, you realize that's fucking illegal, right? They're not going to let you do that. It's like, A, you're underage, and B, you got a boss eye. I don't know if hookering's the right path.
If I remember James correctly, he could pull it off.
Fucking stop. You're just like constantly, you're not going to get it, man. You're not going to get it.
Well, the same year, funny enough, even though 2008 was a horrible year financially for everybody.
Literally everything,
the global poverty, it was a global poverty reduction milestone. That was so hard to say. So basically what this means is people were less poor. This was as least poor they were ever were. This is mostly because Asia became less poor.
Right, yeah.
There was a lot
because China, yeah.
Yeah, so even though it was really bad, it wasn't as bad as previous years, allegedly. It was it's calculated every few years how poor the world is and how many people are out of poverty, technically.
Yeah.
It's just a technicality, in my opinion.
Oh yeah, it's a bullshit technicality. Have you seen that the measurements they use? It's like, oh well, you're not in extreme poverty if you make like $2.50 a day. It's like, fuck off. $2.50. What the fuck, man?
Yeah,
even in Africa, that's not very much. You know, everyone's like, well, you know, in this country, it goes a lot further. $2.50.
No, it doesn't get you. It doesn't get you.
That's not like know. That's not like a yearly salary in Africa. Africa's not that poor. Jesus Christ, people.
Yeah. Well. 2009, just so we can move through it a little bit.
That was when I properly turned 18 and realized how fucked the job market was, and I was working for £5 a fucking hour.
Barack Obama's presidency.
Yeah, that was nice. For like a minute.
I was excited for
Remember
that.
he got a peace prize before like doing anything? For ending wars that he didn't end.
Whoa, is Donald Trump getting a peace prize then?
Well, he's already got one according to him, so
he made his own.
They might as well give one to him. They're obviously not a serious organization if that's it.
They don't care, this fight.
Yeah, Barack Obama basically got like a peace prize for not being George Bush, which should kind of give you a hint as to how bad
I should have gotten one.
I know, I wasn't George Bush in 2009.
I wasn't George Bush either.
Yeah, seriously, Nobel, where's our fucking prize, you cunts?
Yeah, fucking
That
assholes.
was unnecessarily harsh.
Fucking assholes.
Yeah.
Yeah, they poisoned the world with plutonium, and now they don't give us our money back.
I'm not even going to question what that is.
Well, Nobel, he killed so many people, and that's why he invented the Nobel Peace Prize.
Oh yeah, because he was felt guilty. Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember reading about that from somewhere. Fuck.
Yeah, that's why he did it.
Is that how it went? Oh, whatever.
Yeah,
well, we'll check into it and we'll get back to you on if Nobel was that much of a piece.
No, he wasn't a piece of shit because he felt bad afterwards. So there's a moderate amount of growth in there.
So Caesar would have been perfect if he just like, I came, I saw, I conquered, and then I felt really bad.
So it's funny because you can tell things are written by Americans.
Oh God!
It says Barack Obama became US president during, I'm trying to put an American accent, during the financial crisis recovery. As in, no, dude, we're still fucked. We were not recovering
No.
from shit. It's clearly written, a symbolic historical election. I'm like, yeah, but
it was like historically very symbolically valuable. Yeah. Symbolically. It doesn't mean shit for everything else,
he
though.
still killed a lot of people. In the Middle East.
Yeah, still bailed out the banks, didn't, prosecute anyone who did crimes. Could have done that, didn't. Kept the wars going. Didn't change anything there. What else did he change? Oh, Obama. Well, that was a bit later, and that didn't really help anyway.
Well, they're trying to take out Obamacare.
Oh, yeah, it's gone now. It doesn't matter.
It's still on, but it's
no. It's like there on paper, but everything it actually does is just sort of gone.
Well, the same year, the renewable energy acceleration started happening, where people started realizing, well, we're kind of killing this planet with these fossil fuels. we should start investing in something else. And that's in 2009 when people truly started putting their money where their mouth is, as in starting to invest in offshore offshore wind farms and all that sort of things. Even though I can't understand to this day why they didn't keep nuclear, because it's like the best and the best thing that ever happened to us.
You're underappreciating the protest power of whiny hippie like wine mums in their 40s who really thought that anything nuclear was going to make their children grow extra feet. Like these.
Yeah, dude, don't put it in the food.
Yeah, no shit.
Just don't put it in the food. They did put it in the water in America. They were selling these big ass jars where they would sell you a piece of uranium to put in your water.
Yes, I love that shit, because there's so much of that stuff when they didn't understand radiation properly.
Well, it still exists at this day. You can still find videos out there of people owning this spot. And they're not drinking from them. Don't misunderstand me. They know what it is, but they're just holding on to it because of nostalgia. And I'm like, wait, are you keeping uranium in your house?
I mean, if it's not enriched, it's probably not dangerous. I don't fucking know. They used to do like dangerous shit with radiation all the time, though, man. Like there was health tonics and like toothpastes and all sorts of stuff made out of radium, which will basically just tear your skin off. I mean, look at the girls who used to paint the hands on watches. They used to paint with like glow in the dark radium.
Oh yeah, they did.
And because they all licked the brushes after to get the paint thing fine enough that all of their jaws fell off.
Wow,
all of them. It was really bad. It was like a whole scandal.
Well, obviously, if somebody would have told them don't lick the brushes, they wouldn't lick the brushes. They would have had jaws.
Oh, the people in charge knew, like, because they would use like radioactive like protection shit when they were handling the radium, and they were just giving it to these girls in just like dresses who were like, okay, I'll just paint on this, I guess. It's a job. Fuck me.
Moving on, let's find the next one. 2010, officially the poverty line fell below 1 billion people, so less than 1 billion people were falling up, well, just barely falling under the poverty line. When we were 7 billion.
Well, the problem with this, of course, is China. Again, it's kind of skews the numbers.
Because the year before, we set a record, a milestone, whoop, whoop, and then they're like, oh, it's less than 1 billion people that are on the poverty line. But
because people in China are actually able to eat now.
Yeah, you're actually starting to feed now.
Yeah, it's almost as if, like, you know, not having Mao Zedong around made things a lot easier.
Another thing that happened in 2010, the Arab Spring began in Tunisia, I think it was, across all of Northern Africa, Middle East. Governments were overthrown in several countries, so it was a whole beautiful, large thing. People started to understand, well, maybe we don't want dictators to run us, and, you know, but, yeah.
What happened then, Andrei? What happened next in all of those countries?
It got even worse.
It fucking got even worse.
Because America got involved.
Basically.
And we got more terrorist groups because of it.
Tons of them. Sprinkled all over Africa and the Middle East like a fucking plague. It's great.
Yeah, they destroyed the whole of North of Africa.
Yeah, and Syria.
We can't go to Egypt.
Can't go to Egypt, really.
I would have loved to see Tunisia, not gonna lie to you.
I think Tunisia's alright. I think you can go there as a tourist.
No, you cannot.
Oh, okay.
No, you cannot.
Well, you can't go from Tunisia to Egypt because Libya's on the way, and...
Yeah, that's bad.
That's not a place that exists anymore.
Morocco barely holding together.
Just surprisingly. I think their relationship with Spain, honestly, is what keeps them afloat.
Yeah.
Having a solid country to their north actually does help.
Well, so this leads in 2011.
Oh god, this is
the Syrian civil war began.
Fuck. Oh god,
I don't know why I'm laughing. I'm sad. Actually,
I know.
I'm sad.
It's like 2011. What do I remember from 2011? I remember going to uni, going to the Download Festival.
I left.
Pretty good.
I left Romania 2011.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, this is my first time. I branched out in a different country. I was living in Cyprus. It was nice.
Yeah, you found a job which you couldn't find anywhere else.
Yeah, because
it was still fucked.
Imagine this was 3 years later.
Yeah,
I worked dead-end jobs, worked in bookshops, worked in random shops that sell random things for almost less than minimum wage.
Yeah.
I loved my life.
I was working in a place that sold like parts and bearings and stuff like that. and I was making like £5 an hour to do like intensely complicated shit that I was not qualified to do anything of.
They just let you do it?
Yeah, the boss told me to do it.
Oh,
just
fair.
like, guess what? You're in charge of this complicated shit now. You're smart. Go off and do it. And then when I said, hey, I want to give this uni thing a try, they basically fired me on the spot.
Oh, great.
So that was fan-fucking-tastic.
Just to slowly move away so we can actually get up to the end of this, so I don't do a part 3, because I don't want to do a part 3, and it's only like 4 years left. Guess what happened in 2012?
Coney.
Coney?
No.
What's Coney?
No one remembers Coney 2012, but I was actually looking into it, and it's a fucking hilarious story. We'll talk about it sometime. I'll do a whole thing on it.
So, our favorite bear got into power in charge of a big country. Winnie the Pooh, lookalike. The rise of I always mess
Xi
up.
Jinping.
Xi Jinping.
Yeah.
And the Chinese New Era began. For the better, for the Communist Party.
For the record, Andrei has a gun to the back of his head right now.
Yes, we love China. China is the best.
And their food isn't overly processed or made out of slop at all.
Yes, it isn't, dog. Okay. Oh, that was racist. I'm so sorry. I apologize for
I mean, it doesn't
everybody.
like the thing about China is they do have a food solution for basically everything. Like that you could make food out of anything, and they have worked out how to because they had to because of the famines.
But you have to look. So this was the time when China actually realized that they have more technology than everybody else, and they realized that, well, because we had all these people being very specialized in making crap, they got really good at making things.
Yeah.
So that's why China, technologically speaking, they're much more advanced than us.
They have a lot of unrestricted
they have
government-directed expansion into technology.
So they do whatever the fuck they want. They come up with whatever fucking
Whatever the
crap
fuck Xi wants. Thank you very much.
I thought it was the they them. What?
You just assume the Chinese premier's gender. No, we're not making those fucking jokes. It's not 2012. And except it is 2012. Hey, that's a segue.
Okay, cool. Also in 2012, crisp. How do you even say it?
CRISPR.
It's
crisp.
The gene editing background. So we kind of looked into genomes in the past, but now we kind of accelerate the cancer treatments, and we kind of discovered how diseases work. So we kind of started curing everything.
We started curing a lot of things. We haven't cured everything.
We haven't. No, we're not even fucking close.
Yeah, CRISPR's still very, very new technology, and I think the only person to ever use it on a human did so illegally behind the back of the Chinese government, funnily enough.
I mean, it's not illegal in China. It's fine.
Oh, no, he got disappeared for that.
Oh.
Because he stole their CRISPR, for one. Yeah, he basically used it to try and give an unborn child immunity to HIV. It was a pair of twins. He tried to give them immunity to HIV.
By giving them HIV?
No, by giving them gene editing shit from CRISPR. Then giving them HIV. Because he had to test if they were immune to HIV, you see. So it turned out one of them was and one of them wasn't. Which is fucking weird because he did the same thing to both of them.
So it's a 50% chance of success?
It just means that this stuff is not as accurate as people thought it would be, you know?
Oh.
It means that there's some stuff there that people don't quite understand yet, especially not this guy because he's now in a Chinese prison cell.
Oh, either that or he's been promoted, okay? He's higher management. He's
promoted to a farm upstate.
Yeah, he got promoted to a farm upstate. 2013, moving on.
I don't remember much about 2013.
Snowden Revolution, when with mass surveillance
the Snowden
program,
shit, yeah.
The large-scale global surveillance program, yeah.
I remember when that was discovered and everyone was like, huh, and then just carried on.
So people still don't understand how surveillance works, and people still accept all the cookies. I'm talking to you, you know who I'm talking to. Stop accepting cookies, it's just messing everything up. And people don't want to use browsers like Brave, not sponsored, but you should use Brave because it doesn't track you.
Ad blockers, everything.
Yeah.
Ad block everything.
Yeah,
Fuck these people.
Brave has an integrated ad blocker.
So
into
does
it.
Opera. I like Opera.
No, but Opera slows down your computer.
That's kind of true.
Yeah, Brave. Billy, I'll show you Brave.
Okay, we'll deal with this.
So how the surveillance works with big ass fucking companies and also governments, and everybody's watching you at all times, and people don't understand that you should stop giving your information to people for free. Start using ad blockers, Billy. Go on, please stop me.
Well, I'm going to stop you with a personal example of this bullshit, because everyone says, oh, phones aren't listening to you, phones aren't listening to you, phones aren't listening to you. Fuck yes, they are. And I've got a perfect example. I had to buy another backpack the other day. And I was saying...
did you get another backpack?
I was saying the word backpack a lot. I was like, I need another backpack. This one's fucking me over. This one's hurting my shoulders. It's broken. You know, it doesn't, like, hang straight anymore. I need myself a new backpack. Do you know what adverts I've been getting in fucking incessantly on YouTube since then?
Oh, is it cheese?
It's buying stocks and ETFs. No, of course you get that. But you also get a shitload of, check out the latest in backpack technology. We developed this backpack to really express ourselves in terms of the technology spec. It's like constant adverts for really shit-looking backpacks. And I'm like, dude, I already bought it. I don't need another one.
Well, what this is? But you didn't buy the newest technology backpack.
Apparently not. No, like
they saw your receipt, Billy. They know where you live.
That's the thing. They know. They're monitoring my activity. They know I've already got a backpack. So why are they still advertising one?
Because you didn't buy theirs.
Like,
you need to buy their backpack.
If there's like some marketing head somewhere of like one of these advert companies that does this kind of
kill
shit.
yourself. Go on.
Yeah, also that. But before you do that, please sit down and tell me in explicit detail how you think this fucking works. How you think your advertising thing is actually making you more money.
So the positive thing from 2013, Billy, it was the
death of Margaret Thatcher. Correct. Perfect answer.
Was it actually?
Yeah, there was death of Margaret Thatcher in 2013.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it was great.
That was
Moving
great.
on.
But global child mortality decreased sharply, as in we at this point we started discovering whole kinds of things. We kind of started playing with the genomes, doing this, doing that, vaccines and whatever. And all of a sudden we realized if you herd immunity, all the kids... They don't die from diseases because herd immunity, and that's how vaccines work, and people misunderstand vaccines.
Because
even though I'm not a doctor, don't listen to me because I'm not a doctor, but herd immunity fucking works.
Yeah,
That's
people misunderstand what that means. They think if you just stand around, you'll become like immune. But no, no.
If you go moo, you're fine.
Yeah.
No.
If I stand around like a dumbass sheep and don't do anything, then the herd will keep me safe. That's not how that works.
That's not how it works. The idea is if enough people are vaccinated so they don't get sick, most of the other people won't get sick either, because that's how it works, because you can't spread, because, you know, the virus will try to go to you and be like, oh, I'm here to invade your body, and then your body's like, no, and then it dies. So we're fucking awesome.
Yeah,
cool.
Awesome that they did that, but I still think that the sharp drop in infant mortality was actually caused by the death of Margaret Thatcher.
Wow. So she stopped eating children. So.
Yeah, literally, that's just all the children she was eating, and they're no longer dying. So it's like, it threw off the global stats a little bit.
2014, to move on, to stay on the positive side of 2014, the Ebola Response and Global Health Corporation started, as in, they went into Africa and they're like, Ebola's bad, let's start to kind of treat Ebola in Africa.
Nice.
Yeah. So
how did that fall apart and fuck up?
Oh, horribly. Also in 2014,
record numbers die from Ebola?
No, you're gonna love this one. What happened in 2014? Worse? Yes, it is.
Oh god.
You want me to say it?
Yeah, say it.
Rise of ISIS.
Oh god.
So that happened in 2014.
I don't even like calling them ISIS. Can't we call them Daesh or whatever? Because like that apparently that name annoys them. If there's any still alive, you know.
They're still alive. What you talking about? They're very strong.
Where are they then?
All over the place. They're just microcells now.
Oh, right.
So
okay.
they're like little viruses just waiting to pop up their heads. Well, as soon as they get something bad to do, they gotta be there.
The problem with Africa is that as a continent, it has a giant fucking desert in the middle of it.
I have a bonus horrible thing that happens in 2014.
Was it Boko Haram?
No.
Was.
Russia annexed Crimea.
Oh,
people keep on forgetting about.
Yeah.
This is where, you know, the dictator that he decided to just take something because he could.
You know what we skipped over? We skipped over Russia invading Georgia in 2008. That was another bad thing that happened.
Yeah,
you know?
but...
I suppose it's not quite as bad as the financial crisis.
No, it's horrible. You can't play it out. It was horrible.
Oh yeah, it was a fucking shit show, and everyone in Georgia is still pissed off.
Just moving on, because I'm sure we only have like 10 minutes left.
10 minutes, bless you.
Okay, we have even less. Great thing that happened in 2015, and a lot of people attended this, was the Paris Climate Change Agreements. which it was
Come
a
on,
great.
man. Give me a good thing that wasn't immediately undone like a few years later. Christ alive, man. All of your positives are awful because they all failed horribly.
It's okay, and they also
Andrei, you try so much, like so hard to be positive, man, and I really respect
They tried
it.
to talk about sustainable development goals as well.
Oh, did they? That's really cute. How long would that last, Andrei?
It did not last very long.
No, it lasted until someone got elected, like a year later.
2016 solar energy. No, you want.
No, well, there's got to be a negative
okay.
about 2015 that isn't just.
It's a 2-in-1. It's a 2-in-1.
Yeah. It's a shame because.
But you're gonna love next year, though. 2016. Solar energy became economically viable, so that's a great
There was a
thing.
massive decrease in the price of solar energy cells.
And also Brexit. And Donald Trump got elected for the first time, didn't he? 2016 were fun, Billy. We loved.
I think 2016 is probably like
It was just a clusterfuck.
it was
horrible.
a clusterfuck of a year, and the thing is that's the year. I think that's where we should probably stop this like nostalgia diatribe. This like because
You want to stop in 2016? Because I have more shit.
I'm sure you do.
There's
man.
even worse crap coming.
I know, but the thing is, we all know who was responsible for that because it's still happening. So it's kind of, it's not nostalgia anymore. That's like, now it's the current era.
Okay, so you want me to leave it at that?
I think 2016 is a perfect place to cut it off. And considering we're at an hour, I think any more of this would just become me.
I will continue this episode.
Oh,
I
God.
have shit written down.
Fuck it. All right,
guys. You guys have a lovely rest of your day. I hope you're gonna feel better than Billy after this. And
My world is a mire of suffering.
And we will see you next time. Bye.
No, you won't.